Hey guys, good morning. It's E here from Virginia Grace Living. So today we're getting ready to butcher our second hog. We raised 2 Hereford hogs this year, and they grew really fast. They grew great. Our first hog was 293 pounds. I didn't get that on video because I really wanted to focus on that and make sure I was doing everything correctly. Today I'm going to try and get some of this on video. I may not get all of it, but I'm going to do the best I can. There's obviously certain parts of the video I won't be able to share on YouTube, and I'll kind of black those out, but I'll talk through those processes and everything. But first thing this morning, I had to get my meat chickens fed. They're about ready to be processed as well, and this will be our last batch of meat chickens for the year. So follow along and I'll just kind of show you what we're going to do today. All right, y'all ready? All right, we're gonna get a weight on this pig real quick. Says 353, 352.6. But the head's still touching, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably 350 with the weight of the gambrel and the other stuff. So 350 is a good size hog.
So cold that it might freeze.
Well, it's good that it's cold when you're processing a pig. Alright, kind of ran out of room there on the storage part of the skinning, but you got it skinned up. I'm gonna rinse it off real quick, gut it, and then we'll split it.
Look how much straight I have.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and split the carcass. We're gonna use a sawzall on this one, but you can use a bone saw if you need it. If you have one, I recommend getting one of these because I will be using this later. But we're gonna go ahead and do this with the sawzall, make it go a little faster. We got our pig split in half here. Had a little bit of a snafu for a minute, but we got it straight. All right, so the next thing is you're gonna kind of come in and start to separate some of this belly from the ham. At an angle right there, cut right here. We're gonna come in right here on this ham bone back here. Use our meat saw. Once you feel it go through the bone, you can stop sawing and use your knife. And then we got a nice ham. I'm gonna cut that foot off. Trim some of this fat off. Knuckle, we can cut that knuckle. Oh, well. There we go, finally.
Just put in the bucket.
Yep, we can go ahead and put that in the cooler. And then come in between the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th rib bone. Make us.
Sounds like you're really Tic Tacs.
We're gonna separate the front shoulder now.
That's what was coming good.
Alright, now we got our ribs and our belly and our back meat. I'm gonna come in from the back on these ribs and start trimming.
She's huge.
No, what?
Yep. Tongue's girl, you also change.
Alright, so now we got this belly right here. I'm gonna cut that and square it up.
Up here.
Alright. nice big old belly.
I see.
Square it up a little bit.
Nil. Tilly. Here, wires. Grind.
Alright, and there's a nice belly right there. Not perfect professional, but
Watch out.
it looks good to me. Cure that and make bacon.
Wow.
Alright, so we also have that tenderloin right here. I'm going to go ahead and peel that tenderloin back. And there's some nice fat on that. Trim some of that off and we'll put it in the grinding pile or the render in the lard pile, whichever. There's your nice tenderloin.
Grinding.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of meat on
That can go in the meat grinding pile.
it. Meat grinding?
There's some nice
Meat grinding.
back loin here. Here's some lard.
Right there. Lard? You got it?
Now we're cooking.
Oh, yeah, now he's grinding sweet.
So there's a nice loin right there. Take that and cut it into some boneless chops or make some roast with it. Okay, I'm gonna kind of square this up a little bit. Grind that.
You gotta clear his arms, please. Please cut.
Get this.
For now, I'm just gonna cut it in half, and then we can vacuum seal it up and make some pork chops with it. Alright, that's a sirloin roast right there. Leave that whole and probably, yep, we can start packing these into the cooler.
Look at that.
And then we'll smoke this right here.
I'll get it.
And use this for smoked meat.
Pass me. We want to put this in the bucket.
Yep, we'll just put it on in there.
Good flavor there.
Yep. Alright, now we're going to finish processing this front shoulder.
Pass me.
So this has some of the jowl meat right here. You can cure and make jowl bacon
Oh, sweet.
if you want to. And this one had a real nice jowl on it compared to the other one.
Yeah, this is good.
This one actually has enough to make jowl bacon if I wanted to. See that?
Look at that.
That's your jowl meat right now. Come off some of this bloody stuff. Alright, so then there's some other small rib portion right here still attached. We're going to go ahead and get those off. Alright, and then our front shoulder, we'll go ahead and just keep cleaning this up a little bit.
What is it?
That's grind meat, that's gross. Alright.
Unzip it.
Alright, and then we're going to cut this shoulder.
Put it that way.
So we got our pork butt. Boston butt right, chow.
Put it on my pants.
Oh, you're gonna love that.
What?
You're gonna love that. Yeah, let's put it on the ground.
Alright, so that's your Boston butt shoulder right there. And you got a little picnic shoulder you can do here too. Yep.
Oh.
Alrighty. Give him a best shot. Not to flip.
Yep. So again, we're going to go ahead and get our ham ready. Cut back some of that. Watch your hand, buddy. It's from the belly right there. Kind of get that out of the way.
You gotta watch it move now.
Huh?
You gotta watch it move now.
Alright, and then we're going to cut that with a saw.
Just a second. Don't get your hand in the way.
Absolutely. Mine's at work.
Got another ham.
Hat meat headed chicken.
All right. So this one we did a little differently because we're gonna do some bone-in stuff.
When did you get this?
That's a nice piece of lard right there. Where I want to use my saw right here, and we're gonna cut right that way. Separate this sirloin roast here. Keep that as a bone-in roast again. That'll be a good. You can make pork butt or barbecue out of that. Pulled pork.
Dad, there's one at the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it off. Trimming off some of the fat here. We're gonna keep all our fat and grind it in with venison and or render it down for lard.
Me too.
Just wait.
There it is.
I like my coffee
Alright.
with just milk sometimes.
Got some little baby backs here.
What you?
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start doing
are
some
dragons
chops.
real,
I'm gonna
though?
cut
Really?
Yeah, look
some thick ones, and then we'll come through and saw through.
St. George. Fought a dragon. Mo's gonna go to the one that we went to.
Not last time, not the beaver. He's like, why didn't we do that?
Alright, so we got some nice bone-in and boneless chops there. And we're gonna go ahead and get those in the cooler. Get some ice on this here in a minute. Get this belly trimmed out and the ribs off of here. Break down that front shoulder and we'll be done. Alright, so we ended up with a lot of trim meat as well here. So this will all go into the sausage. So I'm going to be making some sausage and stuff here coming up soon. Then we have more lard. I've already rendered down the lard from the last pig and did that. So some of this may be used to grind up with some venison and stuff that I have. And we may end up rendering more lard if we need it. But right now I'm just going to bag it up and get it in the freezer. So I can kind of show you what we did here with our lard. So since we ended up skinning this pig, we did not scald and scrape. I mean, really there's still quite a bit of fat on here if I want to keep fussing with it. But it depends on how much you want to do really. But once you skin it out, you can kind of come in with your you know, a nice blade and just kind of cut and get more fat, as much fat as you want to keep messing with off of this pig. But and this will render down nicely here. You can see how oily it is even on the camera. It's just really good quality fat. Well guys, I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. I hope this video was helpful to you. I am by no means, again, like I said, I'm not a professional butcher or anything like this. This is just homestead butchering on the farm at our house for us and our family. So I'm not selling the meat or anything like that. It's just for us. I hope that you will continue to support the channel and keep watching it, and subscribe if you haven't already. But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and God bless.